I eat one. I'm sorry.
Don't eat the
No!
corpse.
God damn it,
Please
too!
don't eat the corpse.
You take off your helmet to eat one.
Unhinge his jaw. No, I'm
That's
looking
when
at
we
imposter
realized that
Among
it
Us.
was never a helmet.
Oh no, that'd be a sick twist though.
God, that. Sorry,
Feels
that
this.
note.
Only if it wasn't like through Groovy's grilled, like deep fried audio.
Yeah. Woo. Welcome back, Skip.
Are we recording?
Yep, we're recording. We're good.
All right, for the recording, so that it knows. A session began in which there was a recap. We learned about the ship. Learned there were two separate entrances, one through the escape pods and one through Breach Hall on the 4th floor. We split into two teams, player characters and then the NPCs, and went to the escape pods to check it out. As we entered, we found that there was an assload of dead people who got shot in the back, it seems, by Terran weapons, and that's where we are currently.
Checks out.
All right.
You're right.
Okay, now the recording has it.
This music is good, yes. Mm.
Let us continue.
Legume.
So, you're all in this hall full of the, well, emasculated dead. Two people technically can see into this room, so I'll just reveal its portions. They might as well.
Yay.
And someone's also able to technically see this area.
Yay.
So, the room to the top, well, it's not so much a room as it is a section. It is an area that seems to be a dorm section of storage. There's a long hallway that just goes all the way down, and then it splits off as a cross, and on either side there's various dorms. In this area there's also bodies as well, as I will make them visible to all of you. Yeah, there's just scattered bodies floating all over the place.
Mm.
And checking through some of the dorms and whatnot, you can most certainly tell that these people were just in the process of trying to, get their things on. Many of them, partially clothed, some fully clothed, all also executed.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'd like to. I'll wait. I can wait until you describe the next room.
So that's like a living quarters then?
Yep. This area is much the same. However, the cross section seems to be a common room of sorts. So it's still dorms, but there's also a common section in the very center of it. This area seems to be pretty much devoid of bodies.
Okay.
Seems like everyone was out of this area when whatever happened. But it does, however, it does look like that as you're looking through there, you can definitely see scorch marks covering the entirety of that common area. At some point, there was a big roaring fire there.
Okay. And, I think me and two have the same question. I'll save that.
What's the question?
Nani the
You
fuck?
want to go ahead and say it?
Nani the fuck? Nani the fuck?
We're already splitting up. This is not good.
Whichever happened.
I don't think we've split up just yet.
I would like to note I have not stepped foot into this room.
Where did Millie go?
Just runs it.
Two, you're an idiot.
Oh,
What happened to checking around corners, bud?
1 second.
I'm checking the corner. I just like moving the token. I'm just eating.
I'm gonna re-add Mindy because I think we lost
Disappeared.
Mindy. Yeah.
They sure
Your
did.
token no longer exists.
Oh, it's okay.
Someone accidentally deleted you.
How do you do that?
You press on the
Crap.
token, and then you press the delete button.
I guess that'll do it. Yeah.
That'll do. Hey, I found my map.
Hey, congratulations.
Now I could go greet my dasher if I need to. That's good.
Oh, hang on. Scrib can't hear anything.
A good day with the technical difficulties today, huh?
Yeah.
we're getting a good start.
It's
We're
just
getting a good start.
being a good time. At least it's happening like early on in the session rather than later. Early on, I say. We're like 2 hours through now.
Are we waiting or continuing?
Well, we want Andrea to be able to hear.
Yep, that's the point.
Con, are you able to manually pause the recording?
Oh yeah, I can definitely do that. Give me a sec.
Oh crap!
Paul.
Oh shit! I'm gonna have to walk out, aren't I? Damn. Okay.
All right. Well, quickly do that before we.
You go ahead.
Alrighty. So, for those of you in the bottom area, as previously described, there is a some sort of major like fire broke out, and you could see what might have been electronics in that area. All of them are just melted and like bursted with probably for heat.
Mm-hmm.
All the glass in that area gone for
Okay.
heat, so it must have been pretty intense.
On the bright side, we shouldn't have to worry about any security measures in this room.
Well, if you put it like that, sure, but better to be safe than sorry. He picks up one of the bodies and chucks it in there.
It float.
It floats. You don't need a roll for it 'cause it's very easy to do. It just kind of like floats down the hall into the main area until it bumps off of something and just like kind of goes off to the side a bit. Nothing
Alright,
shooting it.
Very respectful to the dead.
You know me. Respect is my whole thing, right?
What?
I grew.
You were too small before.
I
The
see.
securities are manlets.
You shrunk me again.
Because now you were too big. So pushing more into the room, it's more of the same where you can see that there's dorm rooms lining the sides. There doesn't like these. Most of these ones, the doors are closed. There's a couple where the doors are open, and you can see that everything was neatly tucked away. Like it seems like whoever was here left in a very orderly manner.
Huh.
There's some personal effects here and there, at least for one room where the door is open. But as you move into the very center area, it looks like there very much was a roaring fire and something put it out.
Okay.
Probably some sort of dispenser of sorts, but you don't see any foam anywhere. Maybe it deteriorated. You don't see any signs of what could have put it out. But
Okay.
it's compared to the stark whites, grays, and very faint blues that are the normal coloration of this area. Very calming colors. This area is just black, just scorched.
Looks like they had a party in here.
Given the lack of any filaments that would imply a system to put out the fire, I would assume that the exposure to the atmosphere may have choked it out eventually. The lack of oxygen.
Well, that's something we should check. We don't even know if there is a lack of oxygen in here yet.
He points to the
Just
floating body,
because there's no
given
gravity.
that there's no gravity, and that there's a breached hull on the 4th floor.
You're
Does it
currently
mean-
on the 4th floor.
Shrugs.
Do we have no scanners that can tell us if there's oxygen in there? Does anyone have that?
I mean, we've got
Points at
scanners.
2. He's got scanners for fucking everything.
Did 2 not get anything?
If
We don't know
anyone
if it's,
has
infected
an atmosphere scanner, you can make that roll.
That's the one
Thanks.
scanner I didn't.
Hey,
Okay,
Dude,
Awesome.
you're fucking useless.
Min,
I don't have that. I don't have energy and rad
Does
scanner.
Grim have an atmosphere scanner?
Grim does not have an atmosphere scanner.
do the NPCs have an atmosphere scanner?
You don't have any NPCs with you.
No, I know. Can we
Okay,
contact them? We've got
alright, well-
comms.
Easy way to tell. Easy way to tell. Just pop the helmet off.
Oh yeah. Okay, you want to do that,
Well,
Mr. Medical
no.
Officer?
No, you're
Well,
gonna
so-
die.
So I will remind you, when you entered the airlock, it did have it did equalize the pressure in the atmosphere before the doors opened.
Mhm.
The thing is,
Yeah.
though,
So there is an atmosphere in here.
But
thing is, we're
pop it
told.
off.
No,
We
don't.
were told.
we were told
you don't
no
know if there's any
helmets.
contagions.
No help. You are the medical officer.
You're a doctor.
Ram just like whips his head. Right.
I'm out of character right now, by the way.
Oh, you're out of care. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Just yeah,
Yo.
let's take it off.
I'm just saying. I mean, just pop it off and put it back on real quick.
Real quick,
I
like.
didn't
Get the cookie.
Cry.
Get the cookie.
Cookies are a traumatic event now.
No.
They are traumatic. I was making chocolate chip cookies.
I'm so sorry.
At least they were really squishy and yummy.
Just squishy enough for goodness.
Yes. Okay, so since I'm just back now, sorry about that, guys.
That's all right.
okay.
Shit happens.
Glad you made
It's
it back.
outside of your control.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
would you know turning on oven that you've probably done dozens of times would kill the power?
Well, the oven is like the least used thing in the house. I've only used it like 4 or 5 times max.
But you've still
I think-
used it before, right?
Yeah. I use the stovetop, not the oven.
Oh. It's like, do you
I don't
eat?
do a lot of baking.
Mm.
But I went to the neighbors and they're like, yeah, my microwave still has power and stuff. I'm like, okay. So I
Okay,
called the landlord.
It's just me.
And then the landlord called the maintenance guy and they came out.
Mm.
So
Okay.
yeah, something tripped and it was outside. It wasn't inside, so I didn't know how to fix it.
All
Damn,
right.
that's a shame. Okay.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up. Landlord's supposed to come in tomorrow morning and he'll check out my oven. So
Alrighty.
Right.
yeah.
You didn't miss anything, thankfully, because we waited.
Well, thank you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Bree, do you want me to resume recording?
Khan is currently recording. If you'd like
Or
to resume
Khan.
recording, that means double the coverage.
Khan, your opinion.
Up to you, man. My PC can handle it. I'm on my brand new fancy
Con-
one, so
Con can record it. I don't think we need to.
Okay, yeah, we'll let you do it then. Thank
Let's
you.
go ahead.
no worries. You can do it from
Okay.
now on. Trust me.
It's a lot of space, yeah. So this is a room full of dead people and this is just one dead person?
So
This
basic-
entire room is burned to its crisp.
Very bad.
So
very,
basically, these are just like the basic sections. Both of these are kind of dorm room areas, where there's
Mhm.
hallways that lead in. There's dorm rooms on either side. This one's a bit different, where it's a same thing of dorm room, but then the like center aspect of it is like a large common area that's just burnt to a crisp.
Huh.
And the body in there was tossed in by Ram to
Yeah.
see if
Okay.
anything shot it, and nothing did.
Can I make out what's in this corner at all? Or
So like technically, when you like move more into the room, area, you can look down the halls and you see it's just like more dorm areas. I imagine you kind of like walk around the
Mhm.
edge of the big common section
Mm.
and looking in the corner, like that area is just like an actual wall.
Okay.
It's a different shaped room, a different shaped section than this section.
Okay. Gotcha.
To clarify, are these hallways continuing or are they
Yes.
stopped?
They are contiguous.
Oh, okay.
Room's clear.
But yeah, just remember, like, it's close to scale, but I didn't draw all the individual rooms inside there because that would have taken literally years.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I just made the rough sections.
Yes, nice.
We can do a general scope of the area and salvage from there, I believe.
Rhyme gestures at the bodies floating past them. I mean, they said Terran coins, right? Rifle through their pockets.
So I will remind you, you are currently on your oxygen supplies.
Ah, fuck.
I guess we
Well,
do have a time.
Let's restore oxygen first, then, huh? If we can.
Yeah.
Or find somewhere with a proper... We can't scan
also
anything.
Yeah, we really need a scanner.
Well, no, if we're on our oxygen, that means our suits automatically have detected that there's not enough oxygen for us, right, Chance?
No, we're on our oxygen. We can do it, right? We can just pass it on.
So it's not so much that your suits haven't detected; it's that you're on. I imagine you'll set it up so that you would have to manually disengage because there is oxygen in the atmosphere. Like you could theoretically breathe this, like you know, because it all pressurized, and you know that there was atmosphere on the other side of the airlocks because that's the information you had.
But we're also in a place full of floating corpses. That's not air.
Hello, if we breathe with the suit still on, will it filter for us?
Say again.
You go, Jordan.
No, you go.
If we breathe with the suit on, will it filter it for us?
It will very basic filter.
Okay, never mind.
Like the only one who should be good completely is Lorne. Unless there's something really special in the air. Oh well.
Oh well. Oh, I've got level 4 breather. Never mind. Yeah.
You can try and find maintenance and see how the air is doing from there.
Yeah.
I believe that would be a smart case.
Let's go do that.
Alrighty.
So you're saying
Shall
I
we
could...
have other security lead the charge as well?
Yeah, we can wait for the others. Let's see what they
You're
find.
saying, Scrib?
I was saying you're saying I could technically breathe this air with my super awesome fantastic filter.
So technically, all of you can. It's just the thing that if there's any contaminants in the air, you'll be the best off.
If there is, we don't even know.
Which,
Yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't put it past what's happening here. So
I know. I'm just trying to figure out weigh the just conserving oxygen versus that risk. You know.
I have a question, Chance.
Yes.
And I'm sure I know the answer. I just want to clarify. The bioscanner is probably for macro, like big boys, not for like germs and. Okay.
Yeah. the viral scanners for germs.
Fuck.
Well, let's just go make sure the oxygen's clear, and then our oxygen will replace. So I guess that's our step one then.
I guess so.
We go.
We go.
And let's go.
At the very end of this hall is a sealed
Is that a
airlock.
fart cloud? What's the thing?
Sealed airlock, and it does have a little bit of a window on it. You can see on the other side for some more floaty bodies.
Hang on a sec. What's
here-
down this
sorry.
this one? It's okay.
Here you see that this is a more open, like actual section. Partway through, there is like a bit of a wall there, but that wall seems to have been badly damaged, and you can see a bit of like an internal structure of that wall. Looks like something very big exploded there,
Okay.
and there's a couple bodies floating around in here.
Nothing
So-
of interest in there particularly.
Let me check. Inside that room, there is. Looks like there used to be some workstations with terminals and whatnot.
Okay.
All the terminals have been smashed. And it looks like that there's a couple electronics just smashed out on the ground as well near the terminals. So it looks like someone purposely broke the stuff in there.
Gotcha.
They killed our
Chance.
salvage.
That's probably what they wanted to do.
So if do you want me to just like, if I want to roll the scanner, just to keep doing it, or can I do like one big roll for scanners to just have it? So because I feel like you two would constantly be using them.
So every so often, like basically, do let me know when you move enough, because your scanner is dependent upon how far you move, because it does have a limited range. So just let me know when you move if it changes. Like if you want to make another roll, because the first time you made it, you were like over here.
Yeah.
So if you want, you could make it again because you're
I would
somewhere
like
else.
to.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it again. Okay, I got you. I'll do it every time I move.
Rushed electronics and terminal.
Nice.
you say.
Smashed. Also, Mindy, we're not meant to touch things unless we need to.
I know. Just
Uh,
eyeballing.
Mm-hmm.
We might not, like, theoretically, we might not even find the maintenance on these floors that we're
All
on.
right.
True.
So it's a very
May I-
faint signal, but you do get a very faint signal on your not your bio, your movement scanner of something on a floor above. However, it cuts in and out, so there's some interference going on. It's probably just the thickness or materials of a place, but there's a very faint something on a higher floor moving.
You think my paranoid ass is gonna? No, it's nothing. Yeah, right. I'm gonna tell everyone that there's something above us. Not in a panicky way, obviously. He's just
You
gonna
look
be like,
over and it's Lauren just above you.
oh, hi. No, he'll say like, we need to be very careful when we're moving up there.
Could just be the others.
The others are below us.
Fuck. Whatever. We'll deal with it when we cross that bridge when we get there.
Remind me, we're not supposed to break things, right? Breaking
Yeah.
things are not a good idea.
Yeah, we're trying to avoid
as little as possible. Yeah.
May I make a perception, a general observation, if you will, to look around the hallway and see if there's any cameras or show of active electronics
Straight attention.
or surveillance? All right.
Oh, straight attention, or if you have it, a attention security.
I don't know if I have security. Let me look. Huh? Nope. Straight attention.
Can I help that, or is that one of those only one person rolls?
I don't need your help. Nah, join me if you
So,
want.
if you like, you can make a roll. This isn't one of those only one person can do it.
Damn, that's so good.
That's such a good roll for you. Holy crap.
Right?
So
Wow, he makes up for his lack of strength.
Wow, very rude, sir.
So, what are you looking for? Just security-related things?
I'm looking for any, so I'm looking for cameras or anything on the wall that would imply power to the ship, or more specifically, Hana's trying to keep an eye out for anything that may imply an active AI. So, like, if there's a camera that's following or something that's lighting up as we're going by or something like that.
So, no one else got a high enough roll to notice it. But Hana, you've worked in like secured facilities before. You know that there's the obvious cameras, then there's the unobvious cameras, and you're able to find a couple of the unobvious ones. Like everyone's able to see the obvious ones. All of those are off, and you find a couple of the less obvious. One of them, you can see the faintest of movement from it, but at first you pick it up and you pay attention, and it doesn't seem to be so much tracking as it just seems to be doing a just continuous motion, like a cycle essentially.
It's on a constant swivel.
Basically, yeah. And that one seems to be hidden as a light. If the light was currently on, you'd never be able to tell it was there.
There's active cameras, for your information.
Oh, the voice that's in the audio, do we hear that too, or is it just that for atmosphere?
I think it's just part of the song.
That's just part of a song, unfortunately.
Nice. Okay.
Single tier.
Menji, come over here for a moment, if you would, please.
Will skulk forward. Yes.
Now the camera, it's like directly in the wall, or was it like kind of being able to be lifted out a little bit?
So the camera's like on the ceiling, and it's
Oh.
kind of like hidden underneath a light, sort of thing.
Okay. Is it something that looks like something could be hooked into it?
No, not from
Okay,
your
never
side.
mind. Okay, never mind then. Yana will point out the camera and be like, it may be helpful to have your drone keep an eye out for more of those indiscreet locations come future.
Would I be able to set Grim to automatically tag and track, or
Um,
tag and locate?
you
Now that
can
I've seen
make-
one.
You can make a. It will not always work. He will still have to roll for it, but he
Mhm.
will keep an eye out for it. But you can easily input a parameters of something to look for to flag.
Okay.
Hey.
So if anyone looks through the
Yeah.
the window of there, you can tell that at a certain point there is structural debris just starting to like turn down there, so you can guess that there might be a some major damage this way.
Is it? It could probably be a breach. Could it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably.
Like a breach, like a whole breach.
Could be.
Should we try the other way?
Yeah. Well, Ram would suggest that it looks like there's been a kerfuffle down
Oh.
that way. We might as well check out the other
I
end.
also forgot.
Is there a terminal on this door saying like no atmosphere or something on the other end?
There is a door control that is on the door, but there's no power to it.
Yeah. Okay. So we're not getting it open anyway.
Well, there's ways to give it power. And there's ways to force it open.
Just fucking break it.
We're not breaking
It may have,
things. You are
if the atmosphere was compromised, it may have automatically shielded.
Well, let's not test that one then. We'll check out the other end first.
Can I use my energy scanner to see if it's connected to anything? I don't know if that works.
Not even on.
Can
Oh,
the
this-
oh, you're right.
non-combatants
It's not on, so
please?
you're not able to.
Right, where are you going?
Connected.
Right.
If
It's connected to anything. It's not even on.
So we're checking out the other sides. Let's go.
Right.
you can use energy scanners to, look for energy sources, but in this case, you won't read anything because it's dead.
Gotcha.
Rai takes the lead because she's fearless.
What?
Always.
Like
No,
last
stop.
time.
Right, we swear to God, right. Me and two just sprinting.
To fucking yeet our way, Captain
Stop.
America and Black Panther are way in front.
Oh, there you two are.
1 second.
You please. Stay behind us.
It's not very well drawn out, but
Stay in
this
front of
is
me.
this is a very large bulkhead door right there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And again, you can see through, and if you want, you can go over and see through it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I will again.
Finn, baby boy, there's a reason the security are up front.
Well, he's not.
No, no,
moving
no,
up.
no.
He just wants
He's
to look
fearless now.
It's too late. He's in the front now. He's
Yeah,
dead.
at- He's dead.
You
Two
can,
just
dead,
capped
Jim.
him in the back of the head. He's dead.
He's dead now. I told you to stay
reveal
behind me.
It's
those.
just really petty.
Reveal all those.
I just want my icon to
Yeah,
be
no
bigger,
gravity.
so I'm picking this one.
Excuse me.
You don't want
So,
to be
so
a Mad Led anymore?
looking through this area, there is clear power on in this
Okay.
section. Again, there's some bodies floating about. In this area, it seems like there's a lot more sporadic fire. Like there's a lot more missed shots in this area, but again, there's bullet casings here and there. Looks like this main hallway didn't see as much of a massacre as the area that you're currently standing in,
Okay.
but still saw quite a bit of casualties.
Plenty of casualties.
Right now there is no gravity in the area you're currently at because all the bodies are floating.
Oh, I thought it
yeah.
was like very light gravity.
It was only in the airlock where you experience light gravity.
Yeah.
Right now there is no gravity, so every time y'all step, there's a nice clink as your Meg boots lock in place.
Oh my god, running will be terrible.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Lauren's just not doing that. Just
I'm just not doing that. I'm just floating around the hall.
Yeah. You got the lonk to do it.
it's just
Mhm.
like this is my natural habitat.
Mhm.
I'm like a spider, man.
Little
Lauren's having the
handhold
time of
for
her
me to
life.
reach out.
Lauren just reaches out and gently moves a body to the side and drifts through.
Yep.
Gross.
Above the bulkhead door, there is a nice plate in Terran, which reads. I need to make sure I'm not lying to you, so give me 1 second.
Mhm.
Your maintenance. I know that word.
It says toilet.
It's just toilet.
Why are there
Very
so many
large toilet.
bathrooms on this ship?
So, which says central living areas.
Doesn't
Okay.
sound like me.
Nowhere near the maintenance halls.
Let's save this for later.
This is yeah. We need to get to the maintenance.
Alright, you two are in charge.
Is Ram wearing a Hawaiian shirt on top of his cock?
He absolutely is. It stays on at all times.
Perfect. We're matching with our stupid clothes over our armor.
Absolutely.
There's some more
Why don't we-
bodies over yonder. These ones, again, clearly executed, along with another bulkhead door.
Mhm. Take a look in there.
You said these bodies are sort of mummified, correct?
Yeah.
So
Are they all looking like they're in civilian?
So all of them are wearing like either work uniforms or casual civilian attire. So it's a mix of military personnel and non-military personnel.
okay, so it's not the military personnel who did this. They got killed too.
Hmm. It could have been,
No,
but there
that's
might have
not
been a coup.
necessarily it.
Because
There was a coup.
there's always like sections of the Terrans who rebelled against the warmongering Terrans, and that was a thing that happened.
That's true, but that's
My current
So-
running theory is that the security or those who had the efficient guns on the ship were the ones that did this. Based upon the ballistic evidence, it is Terran make and model.
Yeah,
I mean, that's an
could be
optimistic
higher ups
outlook,
trying to erase everything.
right? There are 1,000
Um,
possibilities here. Let's not jump to conclusions.
We are allowed to hypothesize what happened.
Fucking science.
We are allowed
it
to
freaks everyone out.
hypothesize.
So, as you are going to over this door, this one does have above it a storage and auxiliary supplies room.
Ah, perfect. Okay.
That might actually. Wouldn't that have oxygen tanks? Perhaps, mayhaps.
You don't know.
We could check this out. It could have oxygen tanks.
This was the general living quarters.
Ram will look to the science heads for direction here, because they're the ones who are going to be able to fix things.
They could possibly store oxygen tanks here.
We are not currently in need of oxygen tanks.
We are on
are.
time limit. If we need time, if we need more
Yeah.
time, oxygen tanks could be helpful.
If we are in need of more time, we can easily return to the ship and refuel ours, I think, using foreign oxygen tanks.
I will say, at the end of this, everyone but Lorne will have go down by one on their oxygen storage.
Okay.
And that's all my
Everyone to
storage.
the left.
End of this being...
This
This turn?
conversation. Yes.
Chance, can you remind me how? I know we talked about this, but the specialties Is it just the rerolls, or is it bonuses, or is it both?
It gives you a bonus and rerolls.
Oh man, I've been
How do
doing
I
this
mark
wrong.
this? Just cross it out.
Wait,
How do I
so
mark
we
this as
so we
gone?
just we so as we're talking about this, we lost enough.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
and,
am sick and tired of all of you. Oh my god, already.
So, how you so you don't exit out, Bree. You just delete it.
Oh, it's gone forever?
Yeah, it's gone forever because you have capsules, which are basically your oxygen tanks,
Oh,
and
okay.
you go through it.
Goodbye.
Like, you have a limit of 12 storage slots for oxygen. The only ones who are good are currently Lorne, because Lorne has insane amount, and I think Ram might have insane amount.
I got
either,
4.
too.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, Ram and Lorne are pretty Gucci.
Like, we can go for a long time, can't we?
Yeah.
We have to decide quickly because we're running out of time.
If you wish to check this room for oxygen storage, you are certainly welcome to, but I believe we should, at the same time, have others proceed ahead.
So we're splitting the group then.
Oh, God.
No. The proceed ahead doesn't mean they go a far distance, but that way we have a general idea of what's coming up.
Alright, I guess I'll try and get this door open. If someone can help me.
Yeah, you go for it. I'm still good, so I'll take whoever wants to go up ahead.
So, there is 2 possible ways to try to open the door. The one is a gut feeling repairs to try to restore power to it.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that'll open it. Alternatively, you can try to brute force it, which is a
I'm gonna
brawn
try and
athletics.
gotta repair it.
Smash
Repair
it.
stuff.
I'm an engineer!
1, 2, 3, 4. So gut feeling repairs. Let's. That is 10
Plus
dice.
1 from Space Jesus.
Yep, 10 dice.
Space
Okay.
stations.
Remind me, breaking things bad because are they going to trigger something or because of money reasons?
Money reasons.
Money reasons.
Money and triggering something.
This is a door. What do you? We can't break a door because of money reasons.
Yes!
We're a salvaging ship, sir. Yes, we can.
So the so remember, you need to remember what she said. Try to avoid it, but if you have to do it,
Wait,
you have to do it.
Does field repairs
No,
count here?
unfortunately not,
Damn.
because
Yes.
this is a electrical. So you do what you can, and you think you've restored power to it, but as the the door control kind of begins to light up a bit, but it still remains closed.
Can I just like tear this thing open?
Since he's
Ow.
diligently working on these fucking wires, you're gonna fucking rip the door open. How dare you?
We don't have time.
How would you like to try to rip open the door?
Well, I'm either gonna use the kinetic unit to just open it, or use my sword to fucking jam it open.
Unfortunately, your kinetic unit's not able to exactly get a hold of this door.
That's fair.
Hannah, can you help me read the console?
So
Yes,
if you
what
want,
do
you
you
can
need?
do a brawn athletics to try to pry it open with your big sword.
Fucking brawn
I'm
athletic.
gonna see if there's a button to open it. I can't read Terran. I need help.
There are 2
So,
Terran
Hannah,
capable people right beside you.
There is on the display, the door currently reads locked.
Can
There's a
I...
couple of buttons, and one of the buttons is a very simple unlock.
Clicks it.
So you were just sizing up this door for a second or two, and you're getting ready to like flex, and then you hear tush, 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 as then slides open.
Nice.
Fantastic sword work, too.
See, I told you I'd do it. Didn't have to rip it open.
He just gripped his sword and everyone knew. He knew what he was gonna do.
And I will delete it. So the first thing you notice when you entering this area
Storage, right?
is
Yes,
this was storage and auxiliary supplies. So the first thing you notice when you enter this area is there's a bit of a hallway that goes straight down. It's kind of splitting the area in two. To the left side, there is a thing that just reads auxiliary supplies. To the right, it reads storage. and both of those doors are open, so you can easily like check into both things. You don't see anything spooky, so that's thumbs up, fantastic. But all of the supplies are gone. Like the room is blank. There's multiple shelving units. All of them are completely empty.
Okay.
There goes that gamble.
The auxiliary room, however, has what looks to be again a bunch of empty shelves. There's a couple shelves that happen to have like chemicals and like a few parts here and there to keep things running, but besides the bare essentials to repair things in the station, it's pretty empty. There is also a terminal that's kind of like hidden in the very back that looks to be off. It doesn't look to be damaged like the other equipment you've come across so far.
We could use that to try and find the maintenance department, I guess.
Don't use any terminals that are not needed.
We do kind of need to know where the maintenance department is.
We don't know that terminal. We'll give it.
Well, I'm gonna need more air soon, so
Proceed forward, please.
You don't want to head back to the ship.
If we're able to solve this air problem, should be fine.
Alright, up to you.
Otherwise,
Cool.
I still have. I don't know what you have, gun, but I still have 2 tanks.
don't call me gun.
Can we not do this on mission?
I only had 2 tanks. One's empty now. I would rather not suffocate before we fix this problem.
Jordan, you should have had 3.
3 oxygen storage?
Yes.
We were all given. We also have
Minimum,
breather 3
yeah.
if we didn't have it before.
Oh, we do?
Not
We just
no.
get it for free? Or like what?
The standard work gear has it, right?
We're not in
That's the
standard
not
standard
breather.
work.
work gear.
We're not
It
in
has
that.
breather 3 on it.
We're
so-
in
Not
our
our
cogs.
cog.
We're
We're
in
in
our
cogs
cogs.
You're in cogs.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, and so I know level 0 breathers come with 1 oxygen, and then you get 1 every upgrade after that, isn't that what it's written?
So remember, oxygen storage is separate from your breather. Your oxygen storage is how many oxygen tanks you have. Everyone starts with free oxygen storage.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
So not as desperate.
Yeah. But,
Sorry, I thought they were
now-
linked for some reason.
Now everyone's down to 2 oxygen storage, except for
Okay.
Lauren and Ram.
Mhm.
Because remember, like technically you can store on the VC it is 12. On your sheets, I think it is 14. But so your sheets do take priority. So in total, you can have 14 oxygen tanks on your person.
Okay. Sorry, I thought they were connected. How long would it take an oxygen storage to get back to the ship from where we are? Like, can we keep going, or?
It would basically be another oxygen storage to get back to the ship. So
Okay.
they're better trying to solve a problem on the station.
So when we get to the point where we, like max, we have to have at least 1 to get back. Will you tell us? Like, can we make it so our characters paying attention to that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
'cause that's when 2 would turn around too.
Got it. So I thought I was already at that point.
No.
I will hold my previous statements. Track them.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, then let's
We
continue
may-
forward.
We may proceed.
Yes.
Let's get things going.
To come with me if you're coming. All right. Looking around the corner. What do we see? Anything fun?
You don't see anything fun. There's a doorway over there, doorway there, doorway there. There's some Terran symbols here and there. Those of you that are able to translate them, they don't amount to anything important. At least from what you can see.
Oh boy!
Oh, no. Don't worry about that.
Really?
You
You
sure?
didn't hear my sassy comments. I got
Yep.
real upset too.
That was actually a misclick, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
Um,
Nothing fun, and then fucking turn order comes up.
Some more bodies inside this room. This room again seems to be a more spacious dorms,
Mm-hmm.
but still dorms.
More doors.
As you, and again, a couple of bodies are floating on around in there.
Okay.
Shot as well.
Yes, all of them are shot as well. Looks like the
Sleep.
people there were in the midst of doing something and were caught unaware that there was gunfire going on.
Oof.
because
Probably better for them.
It looks like they were in the midst of doing other tasks when they got shot.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll a attention to see if there's any gunshots in the beds that would imply any were shot while sleeping?
No. So in this room, there is actually just 6 people in this dorms area, and it looks like that they're like at one point they might have been sitting down at a table because you can see game cards kind of just floating around.
Oh, okay, so there's no like beds or anything.
No, like there's dorm rooms, and you can't quickly just scout all of those. But again, it's kind of like the dorms that was down in the Crisp living area. Everything looks very tidy inside the dorms themselves. So
Okay, got it.
whoever was in there, they were nowhere near that area. It wasn't like the other area where it was a mad dash.
Right. I just wanted to make sure no one was like
So-
assassinated while sleeping.
They were first, probably. Or like one of the first.
There was no rush.
So here, there is a nice bold door, another locked one. This one has a little bit of power going to it.
Mm-hmm.
And this one also has a nice, lovely text on the top that simply reads dorms and storm/environment. Subsection 4 in
Environment.
smaller letters under it, under environment.
Probably. Environment could mean oxygen, atmosphere, right?
Environment could, I mean, if this ship works off of having a lot of trees to deliver oxygen,
That's
that would-
no. I don't think it's gonna work on that. But let's see.
It could. You never know.
It could. Terran tech. Who knows? But we see anything in particular through here if we have a look?
It seems that for the other side of that is more hallway. One
Okay.
second. Need to click the reveal button. Are you able to? But unfortunately, because there's a bit of a twist, you can't see too far.
Gotcha.
What if we like nestle in this corner? How far can we see?
You can't because it's from the center of the door.
Hey, Doc. Right. Got some Terran words up here. Come translate.
Uh,
Pat's fit on the shoulder. We know. It's okay, kid.
That's
You'll
fine.
learn Monday.
no, it's fine.
Rye, you're able to easily translate the words for people.
We'll do so.
It's
Which
just
door do I
dorm
go
slash
through?
environment, yeah. So,
This one doesn't have any words above it. It's just an airlock.
nothing possible. Something.
Well, this door, this is on. This has power through it, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Does it have the same buttons as the last console?
It does not. This one instead has a lock. It doesn't have a simple unlock or lock button. It's a coded. It looks like a coded thing similar to the doorway, to the airlock that you
Alrighty.
first entered.
Hey, Mindy,
Yes.
I think we might need you up here.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep watch. up here.
Chance, would I have been
Yes.
able to rifle through any pockets as we were passing?
If you wanted to, sure. Just give me a attention search.
Okay.
What have you been looking for?
Mostly just trying to identify who the fuck these people were besides civilians. Identity, key cards, that sort of thing.
Well, having a key
Um,
card would actually be pretty nice.
Right.
Lorne already
The-
tried to get one.
The search roll. Did Lauren try to find that?
Well,
Could try to.
I
Scrib
typed it,
tried.
but you never told me to roll something.
All right. Sorry. So again, also a search, attention search for you too.
Okay.
Can I convince you of a fringe wise? Because I'm running off being a fucking street rat to do this. Just rifle through shit.
I will let you do an attention fringe wise.
Oh my god, thank you.
Oh, I'd be good at this then. Living on the street. No, I'm joking.
I have 1 success.
Yay.
Alrighty.
But Finn isn't the one for rifling through
no.
pockets.
What was your roll for 2?
I'm helping. Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
rifling through these motherfuckers' pockets.
All right.
Oh, it's just like
So it's as you're. So Mindy, you're looking for people stuff. You find a couple badges and stuff of people's faces and just very what their job is. A lot of intelligence and analysis. A lot of intelligence specialists is what you're finding to be a key. Feel like a lot of people doing intelligence. But there's some operators here that don't really tell you what they do, but no key cards, no personal equipment like data pads or anything on them. Nothing very interesting. Lorne, one of the bodies which you kind of scooted out of your way did have something akin to what might be more than just a ID badge, but a simple looks to be a little bit more than just they seem to be a bit more of an important person, but you can't really read it too well. Most of the identification things you've seen are very simple. They got just white or a light blue just tinge of bars across them. Just 2 bars. The rest of them's just white. This one seems to be a bit more colorful with nice red over them, and this person seemed to and it reads as a security officer. So this seems to be a more important person. Maybe it'll be useful. 2, you ruffled through some people as well. The most you found was a data pad, and you also found someone's badge who, again, seemed to be a little bit different than everyone else's. This one had a nice 2 green bars run across it, and this person's roles, they seem to be a technician.
What's a data pad?
A data pad is like a kind of like a mix between a cell phone and a tablet. It uses similar technology that makes your you display stuff on your cogs. So basically, you click a button and then it kind of unfolds itself. So from being size of your palm, it can then be a bit bigger, and then the screen itself is basically nanites.
See if there's
interact with stuff.
Map on it or something.
You try to turn it on, and it does turn on, but you think this is a lock screen. You're not sure.
Hack this. It holds up in the air. Hack it.
Hack it.
Passes it over to
Okay,
Mindy.
give it to me.
Gives it to Mindy.
Would this count as something we probably shouldn't touch, or is it safe enough?
You don't know. Maybe.
Let me go see what the instructions were specifically. Oh boy.
It was try not to touch the electronic stuff.
Just grabs one, open it.
Yeah,
oh my god.
it was try not to touch the electronic stuff.
What was the reason for that warning? Something would get triggered?
It wasn't
The
so much.
AI.
There's a lot of reasons not to. from like AI to the VI to just you don't want to damage something.
I
Can
want
I
to
go
know.
over to you guys for a half second?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello. I apologize for this. I wanted to bother you guys and ask you a question.
Mm-hmm. What's
Go
up?
ahead.
I am trying to figure out what you call the invaders from outer space or the the sci-fi B-movie stuff from the 60s and 70s.
Zugs?
I need a name for the genre.
Sci-fi B-movie shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's just
I know it
invaders.
just doesn't sound good to me.
It's just invaders.
Invaders.
Sci-fi bug genre, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could always hit up Reddit, see if they got any answers.
Yeah. This isn't
Yeah, I guess I would
quite
bother.
that kind of campaign.
Sorry, buddy.
Sorry to bother everybody. I just saw a lot of people and assumed. Okay,
Good luck out there, man.
Thumbs up.
have a good game.
You too, you
So
too.
it's-
Thanks. You
Well
fell
done.
for the U2 trick. You fell for it.
I can't help it. Gotta be polite, man.
Already?
So we were doing a mistake.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We're all
I'm
gonna
not-
die just because of what 2 did.
Feel free to freak out and stop this request.
What is
I don't-
2 doing?
Yeah, what
Two,
are
what
you
are
guys
you doing?
What, 2, what are you
They're
doing?
trying to hack the
You
door.
open. You want no, not the door. Right? You found a data pad on one of these dead boys.
Oh,
Or
boy.
girl.
No, we were told not to
And-
do that.
You know, that's fine if you want to stop him, but he just wants a map.
No, he's
No, I
literally
think that's
telling
in
him-
character. I think
That's in character.
Oh.
That was in character.
Okay, well, two will say then. I just want to find a map.
But I don't think it's gonna be on the data pad.
You don't think a data pad connected to the internet here? Sorry, not internet.
They
The
probably
network.
don't.
The internet!
Yes, space internet.
Space internet.
The space net.
It's canon now. Space
If
internet.
there's an entity that is still present, it may
could-
be among the data pads.
yeah, it could. It really could. It
God lies
could
among
really
the
mess us
data
up. If it's a
pads.
if it's a VI, we're really screwed.
He
I think
closes
my head
it.
hurts.
He just closes it. He just closes it and goes.
Would it be possible
Thank you.
to
You don't want it to watch you, do you?
start it up in
One
safe
second.
mode?
Uh,
So,
Wrath, go ahead.
would it be
You're kinda
possible
muffled.
to like start the pad up in say safe mode? Because
Safe
in
mode?
a way, so
Do you know
yeah,
how to
so
turn
it
it-
Safe
doesn't have
mode?
connections, but it
Do
has
you know
what's
how to
the
turn it
bare
on in
bones.
safe mode?
Hmm?
If you'd like, you can try to start it in safe mode, but it's not that simple. So you don't know. You have to. You're gonna need to do a roll with it.
It's all Terran Tech.
Uh-huh.
The reason Terran Tech is so prized is because nobody knows how to make it happen again.
Exactly. It's just better than everything else you got. It's just better. Plus, it's in a language using mathematics you understand, because they just want
Right.
to dab on people.
Right.
Terrans are assholes.
Ow.
Would there be any preliminary roll I could do in order to ease my ease my minuses?
Unfortunately, not.
Okay. Would I be able to attempt to dismantle it so I could just access the memory?
We are not dismantle electronics as they believe that decreases their value.
Again, you could attempt to do so if you wanted to, but
Mhm.
again, you're still working with tech you
Risky.
don't understand.
Okay. Well, if you guys want me to try, I
No.
can try.
I'd rather not.
I'd
I'd rather we not have a VI on our ass, possibly.
Yeah. I'm surprised we haven't met anybody so far, but I'm happy to keep it that way.
Mm-hmm.
What were through these 2 doors?
For
This
this
is-
door is just maybe more hallway. For this one is environment and dorm / environment subsection 4. And the subsection 4 is in smaller letters underneath the environment.
I don't know.
Go in
what
there.
environment.
Environment may be
That is-
environmental controls.
Would it be
That's true.
environment? That actually might have to be able to help. Then we could probably.
As y'all are having your lovely discussion,
Oh, we're
do-
dropping.
you do hear a over your comms from your glorious leader Hash. I'm in the hydroponics.
Weed?
It's pretty fucked up down here. There's a lot of doors. How are all of you doing for oxygen?
Hold on, Ash, is doors the fucked up part of what's down there, or
Well,
the amount of doors?
the amount of doors, yeah, it's part of it.
Got it. That's all I needed. Please continue.
well,
Alright,
if you
we're
want,
getting
I
low
can.
on oxygen.
All right, we'll
We're
see if we can do something down here.
We're at the environment store. I don't know if we could probably purge the atmosphere. I don't know.
Just try to see if you can access any controls in there or not. We'll see what we can do down here.
So
Since it's
you are
hydroponics,
aware.
might be something.
So you are
Yes.
aware you did detect a life form or something on the floor above us. We haven't gone to investigate yet. but that
Wasn't it
means
movement?
could be.
Right? Or was it
Movement.
alive?
Was it movement? I thought you said it
Yes,
was bio.
movement.
Faint
It's
movement.
movement.
It was movement.
To detect movement on the floor above us.
Well, it's not on your floor, so worry about it if you go into that floor, if there's a way to get to that floor. But it's good to know.
All right,
Understandable.
Mindy, we need to get this door open.
Yeah, once more.
On
we'll
it.
get the comms.
I'm just gonna stash the data pad.
Okay. The bottom door, this one.
Okay.
I'm just up there because I'm
This
keeping an eye
one-
out.
This one's an airlock. Well, a bulkhead to be more accurate.
Ouch. Well, one is one.
It takes a bit of effort. Like, this one wasn't nearly as hard as the airlock doors, which had some pretty hefty security on them. But for a little bit of trial and error, you do manage to unlock the door, and it slides open, revealing again a hallway that leads to a bit of a pardon me. I need to get my goddamn polygon tool. So a bit of a hallway. To one end of the hallway, there seems to be like a small dorm, small like just single dorm area to your for our left. So your character's right, and then for our right, it seems that it kind of goes. The hallway takes an L section, and then again, there's more dorms along the edge of a wall, and the hallway goes down.
Alright.
All right. They looks at our security personnel. Who's supposed to go first?
You want to spend time going down that hall?
We could. Well, we were told to check that if we could get to the controls.
Alright, fair enough. Ready?
Yeah.
So
We're about to go around the corner.
yep. So you kind of you're able to peek that corner. Nothing terrible happens. You kind of turn, looking all the way down. There's no bodies in this area. There's no signs of gunfire in this area. It's pretty, left alone. You do determine that on the wall, like this wall, there's more dorms along that wall, and then there is a door that leads into another room.
Just so you know, if you're trying to show us things, whatever you're doing isn't showing up.
Ah, shite. There's a dorms along this wall and a door this
Okay.
way.
Gotcha. What was that?
Amazing.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
We're about to suffocate alarm.
more domes down here.
Sorry, got a
Might go
space
try
cone.
and check out what's down this hole.
All right. Yeah, you know what? Roll me a straight attention. There's a there is a plate next to the currently open door that reads a similar word to the word that's on the end of the bigger plate. So you can correlate that this one probably means environment.
This one means
Maybe.
environment? Okay, maybe.
Maybe. You don't know, but you think so.
Alright.
Four successes?
Yep.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you look into this room and there's a couple pieces of machinery which are they look to be on because they have some, flashing buttons on them, but looks like nothing you've ever seen before. There's a few terminals against the corner of the place, and as you continue to do a sweep of a room, just like, checking all of your corners, you do determine that there is something, looks almost box-like, but there's no other boxes in the room, and that alone stands out. It's also
Okay.
a pretty significant box. And
Huh.
as you are looking more and more at it, that you can see individual features. You can see what looks to be like almost like a folded up head, folded up arms, folded up legs.
The robot.
Okay.
It has no lights It has no lights on it, and it doesn't seem to be moving. It's all folded up.
Ram holds up his hand behind him while he looks in, and then he backs up and pushes everyone back out into the hole before he talks again.
What?
Can we talk securely in our helmets,
Yeah.
quietly?
Yeah.
If that's
Yeah.
a robot,
Info.
if it's the Terran robot, I don't want to risk it because those Terran tech,
Well, we gotta get into environmental controls somehow.
Listen, that thing, we don't... You really want to risk that?
I believe that thing is the reason why you and two are here.
Hold on.
We're here to keep you safe. It doesn't necessarily mean taking unnecessary risks.
Anna's
What?
muted again. I hate this. Anyway, I have a question. Before I
Yep.
was pushed out, do I have to roll to be able to see the robot, or?
Ram was the one that was checking the area, so Ram was the only one that saw it.
Okay, but could I roll?
Um,
If you were stuck to my back...
If
I
you were
think
right
you
up his
didn't round the
ass-
corner with
Okay, never
Ram.
mind.
I think it's the problem.
Because okay.
You want to be up my
Environmental
ass?
controls might allow us to create a stable field and prevent us from having to go back early, if that is something that we can do. I think we should.
Okay. I want to patch through
Can
to
you
the
confirm
captain.
that there is power running to
Wait.
the robot?
I can...
Couldn't
I
couldn't we
can't
use the body
confirm.
as a bait?
Well, you got close enough to it to see it without needing to sneak up.
That doesn't mean much.
Well, it means that someone can probably do the same thing and get a good look at it, right?
If stealth is required,
I
Two,
can-
you
let me know.
Two, I believe you mentioned you had an electrical scanner, correct?
I have one
Yep.
too.
Do we
Well-
know... hang on a sec, Chad. Do I know what kind of robot that is?
You have no idea.
Cool.
All
never
you know
mind.
is that there's a cube, kind of in the corner. And the cube is fairly large, like 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter, and it's clearly all folded up nicely, currently in a deactivated state. But you don't know if it can activate.
Would an electrical scanner be able to tell if it is powered?
Possibly.
Because do you have an electrical scanner, Hannah?
I
No.
do.
Okay. But,
Yeah, two
okay.
does.
Yeah.
I do
It's
too,
like
but
13
um,
dice.
You have 13 dice for it, my lord.
Yeah.
Okay.
My dude, I
Yeah.
support you so much, Finn, but you are so reckless.
I'm not.
You are squishy.
Why?
Stay behind the fighters right now.
Just go and
To
He's
scan
trying
it.
to figure it out.
take a look and scan it from a safe distance.
yeah, from a safe distance.
All right, so you're gonna need to get closer than that. I'll
No!
So in order to get a good scan, you have to fully step into the room a bit.
Jesus Christ!
So-
Fine.
Hey, you have a range on this thing.
Your guide's garbage. It's 3. Fine.
Wait, you have 3 levels in it?
Yes, I'm 3
Oh.
in like all my scanners.
Oh, then one sec. I think you'll be actually good from the doorway. Yeah, you're good from the doorway. You just kind of like stick your head in, and you just let your scanners do their thing. With your 5 successes, you are able to determine that it does have an internal power source.
Can I see where it's coming from?
No, it's an internal power
Oh,
source.
internal. I
Self-contained.
get it,
Yeah.
So
It's
it
not
Okay, well,
It's not
It has-
connected to anything.
has a
It doesn't seem like it has anything connecting to it, so it's not charging.
Can I roll a signal scanner to see if it's connected to it or if it's sending out a signal to anything?
Yeah,
Receiving?
you can make a single
Yeah.
scanner.
Okay, that's less. That's a couple less dice. That's
Ow, I just fucking hit my microphone. That's great.
All right, so with 4 successes, you're able to determine that there's not a lot of signals going on throughout this station. It doesn't seem like this is putting out or receiving any signals as well. Also, all the signals that seem to be going on seem to be coming from your ship. Well, at least you think it's your ship and
Oh,
your group.
I mean, basically, the idea is that, unfortunately, information-wise, that doesn't do too much for us. I think you know that. Because like,
Yeah.
this thing could easily just have a movement scanner on it, and then that's it. We bada boom, bada pizza pasta. Like, it's
Yeah,
gonna
well-
attack us.
It's unfortunate to know that you're not picking anything up. So maybe it's dead, maybe it's not dead. You
So-
don't know.
So what 2 will say then is, basically the decision here is me and Ram go in there.
Throw a
Ram
body
and
in
I
there.
go in there.
Throw a body in
Or
there. Throw a body at it.
2 is like
Yeah.
so annoying.
You can't just keep throwing bodies.
Keep throwing bodies at the
That's
problem
out of
until it
character.
goes
That's out
away.
of character, by the way. Finn would never
Oh,
say
okay.
that.
Then two basically says, like, when he says that, he's implying that we do something about it or we ignore it and we keep going and we'll be fine.
Well, we
It
need
doesn't
to
seem
get
like
to the
anything's
room.
going to
Well,
I'm-
let's
I'm-
just get into the room. We
Hang
have
on,
you
hang
two
on,
here. If
hang
it
on.
moves,
Can
then we.
I'm trying to contact the captain. Does he say anything?
I
in
would like to
response
point out,
that?
by the way, and you know what? I will say this in character. We can't open the data pad, but connecting to the possibly death-killing robot is a completely reasonable choice.
We don't want to connect to the robot. We want to get in the room to look at the computer that might be in there. For God's sakes.
There's a
Same.
bunch of computers over on this wall right here.
Yeah, so we just need to get there. For God's sake.
His point is.
The point.
Okay.
The point we're trying. If we face the robot, we're fighting the robot. Unless it wakes up and is completely peaceful, then that's
And
fine.
even worse than that, if it happens to send a signal to everything else on the ship, which is your greatest fear.
That's why I'm trying to contact the captain. Do I get a response, or is he just like, no?
Hold on. The more we're waiting on this, the more air we're using. For God's
Stop
sake.
it! I was kidding.
For fuck's sakes. Can they wanted us to go and connect to the environmentals already. Let's just do it.
Sure, fine, whatever.
Yeah, they do it or we don't. I don't think calling the
Fuck
captain
you!
weird and be like,
Fuck
you
you!
know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's not. I mean, you can make the decision right now.
I'm
Look,
just
we
saying.
want my air
I'm just
without
saying
you.
that if this thing sends signals to the rest of the ship, maybe the captain would appreciate a heads up.
If it does, then we'll call him then.
Okay, fuck you.
I don't know if it will.
Like we don't know.
How's that?
So, Captain, we found a door. It might activate the VR.
We found a bot. We found a robot.
Should
That's a
we
bit more
open
than
the
a
door?
door. I hate you.
But I think we should actually. We should.
This data pad, Commander. We found a data pad.
No, because we should tell him. We should tell him we found a bot because there might be more bots on the and you need to be on lookout.
Do we want to take the risk and go into the room to turn on the air, or do we want to leave? Because there's nowhere else to go at this point.
No.
That's one vote for no. Anyone else on the no?
We need to get in there.
That's a yes. That's one for yes. Anyone else for no or yes?
This is obviously just tempting us. I'm fine with it.
Yes.
So if
Tangle.
we
3.
I mean, you guys don't have to fight. It's just gonna be me and 2, basically. So
We're all gonna fight if it gets into a fight. Like, we're not just gonna fucking...
I know.
I'm not.
I hope
But
you
it's-
don't. You
we
you're
got
out
this.
backup.
I'm apparently... Me? I'm the back...
You're the backup medical officer. Come on, you got a gun for no reason.
Okay. Bree, Andrea, yes or no for the environmentals?
Bree is gone right now.
Bree's dead. Andrea,
Or what?
do you want to go into the environmentals with the scary robot?
If it is required. Lauren isn't
Yes.
as pressed. Lauren isn't as pressed because she has super awesome.
Everyone else
fantastic
is.
breather.
Well,
Oh,
But
everyone else is going to suffocate. So
That's why
no.
she
We're
not gonna
is allowing
suffocate.
your
We're not gonna
choice
suffocate.
be
We're not gonna
yours.
suffocate. We're gonna be possibly contaminated.
We're not gonna suffocate. We'll just have to do this very slowly, where we just go back and get more oxygen. And then
I don't want to go
keep
back
going.
and forth. Let's go.
Or rely on the
You being
filters of your
lazy
map.
is not an excuse.
You're still completely
We were
fine,
asked.
Lauren.
We were asked by
Yeah, I know.
Hash if we could find a way to get air. We found a way to maybe get air. Let's try it out. I say.
That's what I'm
Ash?
saying. Lauren isn't placing a vote. She is abstaining from this because she's.
Rem has
Great,
no
thanks,
opinion. All the
Lauren.
yelling that was happening, that was me, Con.
Let's do it. I say. Let's go.
Okay.
If it activates, I will assist in.
Thanks.
Remember,
Walk in there.
if it activates, we don't automatically have to shoot it. It could just.
Yeah, because we
We'll
were
be
told
friends
not to
with it.
shoot. We were told
Why?
not to shoot first. Right?
We just run.
Unless it's scary looking.
Unless
Is
it's.
it scary
a bad
looking?
idea.
It's just a box.
It's a box
Oh.
right now. It's like looking at it, it looks like a box.
Is there a door on this? Can we just close it?
It is. There's
Okay,
a door,
wait,
but
what?
you need to get
Let's
into
just-
the room with the controls.
Yeah. We'll do
Let's
it.
Yes.
just take the stealth approach first. and then
Okay.
we can- Yeah, let's do
Delta
the stealth
Okay.
approach.
Okay.
We'll need probably an engineer to sneak towards.
I
Okay.
don't have any stealth.
Okay. I can send in Grim in case he has a bridge turn.
Yeah! That's the
There it
shit.
is. Look at that. Problem
Alright.
solving. We did it, everyone.
Sorry,
Yeah.
so annoying.
So,
What do you mean?
He's also quiet as fuck. So if you guys are scared about it responding to biological signatures, there you go.
Thumbs up.
I don't know why you're being snippy when we're just trying to save your life.
No, but hold on. What if it activates to electrical
I'm running out
signatures?
of air.
Hold on. What if it activates to electrical signatures?
That would
We should
mean
stop
it's a-
and think about this.
That would mean it's a VI, and we're fucked anyway if we're going in there with the VI.
Yes! Let's go!
all right.
Oh my God.
I've been through this once already. I'm already done.
I see how it
I need
is.
you to- I need you to roll your
Jordan's ready for
drone
death.
handling to land Grim.
I thought I'd be better in time, but I wasn't. I haven't gotten better at all.
What, paranoia?
My brain computer plus handling, correct?
Wait,
Yes.
let Chance. What is it?
I'm really sorry, everyone.
It's
fine, it's fine.
paranoia, Jordan.
It's not paranoia, it's the lack thereof.
All right. You do a small snick there, Lauren, and
Lauren? Oh, Lauren and...
Grim is able to easily get down to these control things and then, remove, make its little bridge terminal kind of like snake out. And it takes a little bit to find a, spot for it to go into, but eventually it finds, but it has to change out to a different style of bridge terminal, port to, get it in there. Jack is the word I was looking for.
Jack.
And you get it in, and it's made connection with the terminal.
It made connection.
Yep, you've made connection. You are able to interact with the terminal at this distance. You have no idea what's being said across your screen.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of information to go through.
Oh, I can help with that. If I may.
You may. Yeah,
Okay.
so long as Mindy, doesn't resist. Your boy
Yeah,
here can plug
I'll
into your cog.
transfer visuals over to Hana.
Hana
I
can
can
actually
bridge
just
terminal
plug
in.
into you.
Yep. It's just a cycle
Yep.
of plugs at this point.
Doable, yeah.
Okay.
Right. One moment,
So-
please. No, plug on in.
All right. So, what are you trying to help them with? Just so I can know to tell you what to roll.
Everything they're going through, just they leaving them to understand the data, but anything that's in Terran, I can translate. Any codes that might be specific to Terran and things like that, giving context so that Mindy can do their job.
So, I actually need to make you. You need to do a straight. Oh, it might actually not need to be straight. I need you to give me.
I'll accept a straight brains. It's okay.
a brains computers -2.
Damn you! Damn you!
Don't forget
Does
your
me
plus one.
having critical with my drone make it any easier, or alternatively, me having bridge terminal 3?
So this is for Hana to do his thing, and I'm taking his bridge terminal into account already. It's just because he's not used to sorting through this sort of data.
Okay.
And so he needs to sort through a bunch of data he doesn't really understand and make it make sense to you.
Sorry, Hana. I tried.
All right. So you're able to successfully do that, and you will be able to negate the penalties that Mindy would otherwise have faced. So Mindy does. I need to look at the boy. He has bridge terminal 3, so yeah. So Mindy, if you could roll me using your boy's dice. So that's a 3. So 6 plus his bridge terminal, so a total of 9 dice. As you are going to attempt to activate, get some specific readings here.
4.
Okay. So, through Hana's help of explaining what some of the information was, because your HUD was not at all designed to go through what the amount of just flood of information you got, you're able to sort through the stuff that isn't important and go into the areas that are important, where you're specifically trying to see if there's actual atmosphere right now, what the atmosphere compensate, what the atmosphere is, if there's anything detected in the atmosphere, etc., etc. And in the process, you learn that right now it's kind of low atmosphere. It's like it's baseline. The recyclers are working, but they're currently off. Additionally, the stores for fresh gases are all full, and it does look like that you do have the ability to access a hard reset to kind of like switch over the air. If there's any contaminants in the air, they're still going to be there, but the system isn't picking anything up.
This is a damn good system, so if it's not picking it up.
And
Trust Terran Tech?
And you do have the option to recycle the air and to increase the atmosphere levels in across this section of the ship, well, station. So basically, the entirety of the fourth floor that isn't compromised.
The
Yes,
fourth floor or the
please.
second?
Y'all are on the fourth.
Oh shit, I thought we were on the second, my bad.
Okay. I mean,
My
what were you saying, Jody?
I would trust the Terran tech. If it
I'd
says
say-
it's not contaminated, it's not contaminated.
Yeah.
unless there's any way to see if that's been tampered with or whatever, but
So,
I doubt whoever did this tampered with anything. I think they used brutal force to get their point across.
It does seem
That's
that
yeah,
way.
I'd say I'd say the bullets would be a much more effective way.
I'll poison them with viruses and then shoot them.
Mhm.
I will also say,
I'll put
By
that
the
thing in a
time-
box.
by the time Mindy is finishing up, everyone except for Lorne and again Ram has also gone down by another storage.
Okay.
So, what is?
I guess we're trusting the
what we
Terran
got?
tech.
We're
Yeah.
just gonna trust it. Let's just trust it.
Did Mindy said it right? She
Yes.
Said, okay.
They. Yes.
Sorry.
So, Mindy,
Hmm.
you do your thing, and all of you hear some systems start to reboot online. The machines that are right next to you, Mindy, start pumping, start whirling up a bit. It's not so much a loud sound, but it is most certainly a sound compared to the basic silence of before, where there's like a sounds like something spinning really quick, but you're not too sure what. And then all of you kind of feel the movement of like air against you as the various vents, all of them are very small, start pushing new air in, and then vents on the ground sucking old air out.
Are you able
Again,
to do that from
none-
multiple levels?
What was that, Chance?
Again, all of the vents are very small and well hidden. Until they started actually moving the air, you had no idea they were even there.
Huh.
Hannah does ask, Mindy, are you able to do that with multiple levels, or just the one we're currently on?
Just for one you're currently on.
Okay.
That's what
Well,
you would be able to tell.
We should probably tell that we have air here, but the boss needs to go find their environmental sector.
They'll be able to find it on their own.
Hopefully.
Still give him a report if you want.
Because I'm guessing, since we're on floor 4, we're on subsystem 4. So, I'm guessing there's one on each floor.
I'm just gonna make that so y'all know he's a box.
That's not a box!
Just square them.
Nope.
Square him. Make him
Square is
square.
a punishment. That prevents you from peeky corners.
Shame square.
Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna tell other people what I just said. The other team.
Good thing to know. Oh, yeah. Looks like the actual environmental controls are dead. As in, they don't exist anymore.
Oh, well, at least the subsystems still work, if it's still there.
No, it's all gone, he says, and
Oh,
everyone can like kind of hear the sort of expression. He's like, "Oh, you found it. All right. Well, we found some extra air tanks, so that'll do. But yeah, it's fucking gone. Rip up by some sort of explosion."
that's concerning. But I guess we'll continue up here.
All right. Again, he ends the call.
Who wants to be the first to take off their helmet?
Who's
Um,
most desperate?
Finn trusts Terran Tech. He'll take off his helmet.
Bro.
As your cog, repressurizes with the air around you, and fresh air. It ain't even stale.
Well,
Imagine everyone's just watching Finn to see if his head implodes.
wow. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
So you can do that, Lauren. It just means that your helmet's still on.
Yeah.
Yep. Ram will do the same thing as Lon.
All right.
So we're able to keep the helmet on, but just stop using the breather?
Yep.
Okay,
So,
Hana
so
will
now
do that.
it's just your filters. So now your cog's just taking in oxygen from the outside.
Well, we should get through that other door.
Solve the
I
problem.
concur.
Yeah.
Can Graham come back without any
Yep.
alerting?
Yep, he's able to unplug and shoot back.
Yay!
Is this door another electrical problem or a hacking problem?
This door has no power going to it, and it seems to be a thick bulkhead.
Ah, electrical problem. Here we go. Excuse me, Ram.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so this would be a gut feeling repairs.
Best roll. Hold on. Bam!
Nice!
All right, you're able to definitely reroute some power to it. It seems like since the environmental systems kicked back on, there's a lot more power flowing through the place. A couple of the lights flickering around, so it wasn't too hard. And you do get power to it, and the first thing which comes on is there is a button to unlock the door. And I will give both Rifle and your boy Hana a straight attention to notice something. No, it's for something else.
It's for the door. It's for
the door.
Rifle and Hunter are the ones who can read. They're literate. The rest of us are heathens, barbarians.
All right. Unfortunately for you, Rai, it's too hard to see for everyone else. Hana, you're able to make. You can't exactly make out what the word is, but you can make out part of it. Which part? 1 second.
On the door, or?
Yes, on the door. There seems to be like a bit of like a nano sort of screen just like kind of in front of a door that's repeating some sort of message, but there's so many people there you can't really make it out exactly. But the part you're able to make out is sphere.
Stop for a moment.
I wasn't gonna press anything. There's obviously words on it. I don't know.
Pardon.
So
He'll step back.
As you get there, you can read that there's a repeating message, no atmosphere.
Looks like we're
fixed it too.
On the breach. If we open this bulkhead, it will drain everything out of here.
It'll be a violent decompression, and it will hurt all of you.
Yeah, don't open that.
I'm just gonna reach over and hit the cancel button.
Yeah. So there is definitely a cancel button because it seemed like someone previously had to enter in the codes, but when the door lost power, you do it, and a little error thing sort of pops up, and then it resets, and the button that allows you to unlock the door is now no longer, there. Very strange.
Well, it looks like we have either two options. We go through the extended living quarters that are over there, or the other bulkhead.
I think the other bulkhead might be facing the same problem.
We can certainly check.
You know that the other bulkhead there was structural damage
Mhm.
on the other side of it somewhere.
Mhm.
Like major structural damage, so you can kind of infer.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Oh, are we losing too?
We are.
Yep, we are indeed losing 2, so we will be ending here.
Nice, nice, nice.
Okay.
Well, at least we got this far. This is good.
E.
Yee. Quite
For clarification,
successful.
I'll clean up some of these dead bodies. And what's the clarification?
Oh, for clarification, do we usually go until 5 or 6 CST?
We are supposed to go for until 6, so I'll need to talk to Kareem to see what's going on.
Yeah, because that was last week too, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I'll talk to
Yeah,
Kareem.
because I thought we still had another hour.
We're supposed to, so it's like I said. I'll talk to him, see what's up.
Hey.
That
Oh well,
works.
we got this far. That was good. That was good.
Now
that
we
was
could
good.
just chill. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really glad Finn wasn't dumb enough to instantly hit that button. As soon
Bring
as
it-
flashing lights came on screen, it's like, uh-oh. That's not good.
Oh,
Well, all of the doors have when they get power, do get some sort of flashing light across of the text,
mhm.
because the Terrans like their nano displays.
That's
Right,
true,
right.
but I'm
At
also
least-
gonna be like, I'm definitely not gonna open a door that I can't read. I'll fix it, but I won't open it.
But I'm going to quickly burp, and then I'll be around.
Okay.
So,
Mm.
thumbs up.
See ya. Thanks for session. It was fun.
Well, it's
Yeah,
not
thank
see
you.
ya. I'm going to be back.
Yeah,
I'm,
it's a
like,
Ah, see ya.
burp.
See ya.
I'm going to be here in like 5 minutes.
Disgusting.
Farewell.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye forever.
Goodbye.
Don't forget to wash behind your ears.
No.
Mhm.
Everybody come, 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 come.
No.
It's fun.
Oh, I
though.
didn't even see that.
It's fun.
Yeah, but it happens on the same day I have my other session.
Wrath.
Damn, that's true.
Eventually, we're gonna have to RP them going into the workshop and working on that idea of a dragon drone firefighting thing. That was fun. The dragon drone that breathes fire suppressant.
Amazing. So the anti-dragon drone.
The anti-dragon drone. Because we need more fire suppressant.
Awesome.
Do you?
Well, I'm
Yes.
gonna head out. Thanks again. Everyone have a great day.
Mm-hmm, you too.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Oh, well.